Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on a Wednesday. This is the Wednesday fam crew. Welcome to Debate 8. Welcome back to another weekend. Just like always, we got a really fun and exciting debate to have tonight. In case you did not know, on Monday is the 30th anniversary of New Jack City. I cannot believe that it's 30 years old. That makes me feel incredibly old, more than I usually feel every day. But 30 years ago on Monday, New Jack City came out, and tonight we're going to celebrate the man, Wesley Snipes. And we got 8 really great, wide variety of movies that we're going to talk about tonight. It's going to be fun. I'm not doing it alone tonight. We hung out with them last night over on the Den of Nerds Live. Lavis and Al from After Dark were with me last night talking MCU Phase 1 and Phase 2 movies, and they are back tonight. They just couldn't get enough of the debate floor, so they are back. Well, at least one of them is back.
Got one half.
We got the one half right now.
He shall arrive later. He shall be here. You know how Al is on that Nerd Venture time.
That's right.
What's up, people? It's good.
2 days in a row, Lavis. 2 days in a row debating.
Yes, and then tomorrow we'll make 3 when we get on After Dark.
Yeah, that's right,
Talk
man.
all of that juicy WandaVision stuff.
That's a lot of streaming in 1 week, my man.
Hey, Whitney.
Lavis, tonight we're doing Wesley Snipes. What's your feelings on the man Wesley Snipes and his incredible career that he's had for a long time?
Took the words right out. A very incredible career, very versatile actor, especially in this wide array of movies. These 8, he has acted completely different in each one of these movies. And like, you can't say Wesley Snipes acts like Wesley Snipes.
No,
because if Wesley Snipes acts like some of these characters, then no wonder he kind of fell out of the spotlight for a little while with them evasions. But no, I would actually. He was in what's that called with the Expendables? He was in the Expendables, and I was really hoping to start seeing him in more things. He's about to be in Coming to America, so that's going to be another. Like, I want to see him make a comeback. I wouldn't even mind him being in the MCU as somebody. You know, I mean, maybe a Black Panther or something like that. An older Black Panther, who knows? I would accept that.
I would imagine maybe a cameo in Blade. I would imagine.
Yeah. Maybe make him Dracula. I'm down for anything with Wesley Snipes. He lives up to his last name, Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. So
all his roles.
We got 8 great movies to talk about tonight. Lavis, let's take a look at the bracket. Give the people a look at what we're going to be talking about tonight. Some really tough ones, some tough matchups tonight.
Oh, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It flips on you. You got the number 1 seed Blade going up against the number 8 seed Passenger 57. Next up, we got the number 4 seed Major League going up against the number 5 seed of New Jack City. Then we got the number 3 seed White Man Can't Jump going up against the number 6 seed Blade 2. And the last matchup of the first round, we're going to take a look at Demolition Man versus U.S. Marshals. So I like this list. You guys voted on this list in Discord. I think you guys picked 8 really good ones.
Yeah. These are actually really, really good ones. From top to bottom, honestly. I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to go.
All right, well, let's do it. Let's jump into the first one. We got Blade up against Passenger 57. Go ahead and tell me why Passenger 57 is gonna beat Blade.
Yes, because this is such an ironic matchup right here to have these 2 movies up against each other. Because in Passenger 57, you have Wesley Snipes as Blade. Pretty damn much. Okay, so this is probably the reason why they even got him for Blade in the first place. Passenger 57, you always bet on black. When you gotta go, and you have a cool dude with your name Sly Van Dicchio that gets you through everything. And Oh, I'm not gonna get too much into it because I'm pretty sure the people are gonna do the right thing and let it go forward. But I mean, at the same time, I'm not gonna disgrace Blade either. Like I just said, Blade is another awesome, great movie. You get Whistler in there and some kind of black chick that needs help around some. I mean, it is what it is. She stumbled into something. She stumbled into something she shouldn't have never stumbled into. Like that. The plot on that movie was the typical comic book. We need something to happen for it to happen, and let's throw Blade in there. And I'm not saying that the whole movie was bad. You got Frost, people blowing up in the sun when the sun comes up. Like Blade was a great movie, but I feel like we would not have Blade if he was not Passenger 57. Okay, like you gotta go ahead and push that ahead for the next time.
Look, I would say you made a valiant argument there. I just don't. I think it's going to be a tough road to go up against Blade in the first round.
It totally is.
Blade is a fun movie for sure, and it's a little dated. I mean, it's not horribly dated, but it is a little dated. The first third of the movie is a little cheesy. It does get like really a more serious and definitely more solid footing as it goes on, which is really nice. I mean, hey man, maybe Wesley Snipes as Whistler. That could be good. I could see that.
I could kind of see that. Perhaps.
I don't think.
We'll see which way they go with that.
Man, I don't think this is going to be even close. I would venture a guess that anyone under the age of 35 in this chat has not seen Passenger 57.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, you know what? I feel like perhaps we should wait just a little longer before we try to put this one to the vote, because I am curious to see what the main Al's got to say about it. And I feel like he's about to chime in.
All right.
Almost any time now. So I want to know if he's going to pick Blade or Passenger 57.
We'll wait for him as we're waiting. I'll give him a couple minutes. As we are waiting, guys, I want to let everybody know that in the Discord right now, and I'll put I think it. Oh, I didn't update the link, did I? I'll do that. I'll put before the end of the oh wait, no, it's in the description below. I'm pretty sure. In the description of this video is our link to Discord. I think most of you are in the Discord already. I have unleashed live the next poll to get the final 8 in for a future show, and we're going to be doing Christopher Nolan movies. That is coming up.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, and we're going to clear the air of Prestige Gate. We did Nolan. We did Nolan a while ago, and it was a big.
I remember that.
A big thing that Prestige did not make it into. In fact,
did I tell you though? I told you this. I told you to put Prestige on there. You was like, no. Everybody was like, put it on there, and then yep. That's what happens.
Prestige Gate is what made me decide to start having people vote. In the actual in Discord to get the final 8. So if it wasn't for that, then we wouldn't have nothing.
We wouldn't have all the great things that we have now. See, just necessity, the mother of all invention, man.
That's right. All right, I think our man is here. Let's say hello to Al.
What it do, man?
What it is?
Welcome.
What's good?
Welcome. Glad you can make it.
Oh man, I wasn't gonna miss this, man. FedEx playing games with my emotions.
Just say fist fighting with the FedEx guys.
Hey man, look, we'll talk about that offline, man. Whoa.
Yeah. Al, we had just started. We were just talking about Blade and Passenger 57, and Lavis here. Lavis here is pulling for Passenger 57. So I got to know what you want to do here. Do you want to go with him, or are you going to go Blade on this one?
We're gonna start just like it was last night, apparently, because Passenger 57 is a dope movie, great action. One of Wesley Snipes' finer films. But I'm sorry. When you give me the line, some motherfuckers is always trying to ice skate uphill, you win hands down. Like, hands down. If you can't get down with the fact that Blade was one of the first movies that actually, comic book movies that actually outside of DC that were good. Like it was straight up, like you could go, okay, I can see more of this. Now we ain't talking about Blade 2, we're not talking about Blade 3, we're talking about the OG Blade. That movie with that action and Wesley Snipes playing the character that he was damn near born to play for, and then you get that line at the end. Come on, man. If that's not the most G ever, then I don't know what Labs don't know what you're talking about, man. You gotta go Blade. You gotta go Blade.
All right.
No way.
So we are split down the middle. I was leading Blade, but these two guys going.
I feel like we would be. That's why I wanted to wait.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
So what do you say we get a poll going? I think see what the people have to say. If this is your first time here, welcome to the show. But we are going to vote live right here in the chat. You guys are going to decide which one of these movies is going to move on to the next round, and we're going to do that right now. The poll should be open. So, sometimes Streamlabs, the first one always gives us trouble, but it seems to be working. Good. It's working. I love it. All right. If you want to vote for Blade, do !vote1 in the chat. Make sure you do it exactly how it is on the screen. If you want to vote Passenger 57, !vote8. Al, I was saying, I don't think anyone under the age of 35 has seen Passenger 57.
Right.
Oh yeah, this one's in my favor. This one's in my favor.
Yeah, realistically, I already knew everybody was going to pick Blade. But you know what? We actually reversed, okay? Because I had to die on the Passenger 57 hill. Okay.
Look, man, you boarded that plane knowing what was going to happen.
Hey, yep, I knew Charles Rain was the man from Spain who's going to bust out of them handcuffs. And my man Wesley Snipes going to have to come through. John Cutter.
Handle business.
Cut him down, man. Charles Rain is the original villain. Okay, he is Thanos incarnate.
Hey,
my man took 6 kicks to the nuts before he went down.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna dispute you on that, man. But all I'm saying is, the man literally looked dead at the camera and was like, "Some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill." Come on, man. Like that did the movie. I'll just fast forward and let me watch that part 10 times in a row. That is the most gangster line ever in a comic book movie. Period.
All right, time is up. Blade is your winner with 90. I'll round down a little here. 90% of the vote. Moving on to the next round.
Somebody gave Passenger 57 a couple of sympathy vote for you, Lavis.
Yeah, me and like one other person.
Yeah, they didn't want you to be the only one voting, bro. Look, they was looking out for you.
Sure.
All right, Blade. Moving on. Al, you missed it earlier. I said Monday is the 30th anniversary of New Jack City, and that
makes me feel old as hell,
doesn't it? And that is.
I remember when I had to sneak and watch that movie.
You're 10 years old.
Yes, at home, like, man, this is graphic.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that. We got the number 4 seed Major League going up against the number 5 seed New Jack City. All right, Al, we're going to start with you on this one. We got sports comedy and the very opposite of a sports comedy. Which
it had some comedic aspects.
Yes, it did.
Maybe.
Which one are you going with? It's got my man Ice-T, right?
Oh, man.
It's got my man Ice-T in this.
Look, Major League is a funny ass movie. Like, let's be clear. But I cannot co-sign Major League because I really think Major League 2 was better than the first one. And Wesley wasn't even in that one, man. So it was like, that's the only downside is just like, how you going to recast and put Omar Epps in Wesley Snipes' place? Like, that's kind of a slap in the face. But all that aside, New Jack City, man, I cannot say enough about what this movie meant to me as a youth. It is responsible for me keeping my crazy little behind out the streets because I ain't want no parts. I thought every drug dealer was Nino Brown when I was a kid. I was like, so every drug dealer is taking over apartment complexes and doing it like that and like strolling old black men out in the street butt naked if they don't want to listen to them. Like, what is this? They shooting up weddings everywhere? Like, I don't want no parts of that. That's crazy. Look, Ice-T and probably one of his acting debuts. Now, we're not going to talk about Ice-T's acting. Ice-T's acting was Ice-T's acting, okay? He hadn't really found his stride yet. But if you didn't hate Nino Brown in this movie, something is wrong with your spirit. Now, he was a gangster, no doubt. But like New Jack City just gave you so much. It is responsible for birthing a whole genre of movies, and it's just you can watch that movie even today. Am I my brother's keeper? Come on, man, you gotta go New Jack. Gotta go New Jack.
All right, Lavis, how do you feel about that?
I feel like this time, yet again, Al and I are in tandem because it has to be New Jack City. Ain't nobody picking Major League?
Nah.
Man, Charlie Sheen in that movie, okay, he's all right. You know, they had the Allstate man for the first time in that one. It's okay, it's all right. But ain't nothing in that movie honestly touching New Jack City. Okay, and I just recently watched it in a way. Sort of, kind of. You see what I'm saying? Now, New Jack City, I watched all of that. Okay, you had a crackhead in there that's played by Chris Rock. Okay, so you know it had to be authentic with the last name. He's gonna dive and delve all the way into that character, just like he did in that movie. Like Ice-T. Yeah, Al said what had to be said about Ice-T's acting in that. Like, I'm glad that they limited how much he was on there. You got Mario Van Peebles, like. You don't even see him no more. So that just makes this even more of a classic than it was in the first place. I really don't have to argue this. I'm just sitting back here saying stuff because it's hands down.
I'm sorry. I got to jump in here. First of all, I got so much to say with what you two just said that this blows my mind. First of all, do not besmirch the name Ice-T, okay? We've talked about this off air before. Ice-T, don't besmirch his name. Second of all, literally nobody in the history of history has ever said Major League 2 is better than Major League 1. Like that is so incomprehensible in my brain.
Right.
And third of all, absolutely Major League should move on to the next round. Part of what made this movie so great was Wesley Snipes. Willie Mays Hayes is one of the best characters in a sports movie ever. He's funny, serious, and the dude can play ball. He's like the heart of this movie. And I can't believe you called him the All-State guy. Joe Boo, Dennis Hayworth dealing with Joe Boo this whole movie. So good. The thing is so funny. It's one of the best comedies ever. It's one of the best sports movies ever. You guys are sleeping on this. I like New Jack City, but I can't believe that you guys are
So you trying to tell me Allstate Man wasn't funnier in Major League 2?
Right.
You trying to tell me he wasn't funnier? You have no marbles?
No, very funny. Absolutely.
Come on.
He was absolutely funny. I don't
Look at the scoreboard now, grasshopper. Come on.
You're proving my point. You're proving my point.
Major League 2. That was Major League 2. That was the second one.
Oh, was it? Well, you know
yes,
what?
It was. Look at
see?
that was the second one. That was the second one.
That doesn't make it funny. All right. There's no when you go to Mike Epps, automatically it's not a better movie. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, we said Omar Epps, not Mike Epps.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. See, look, you proving my point, man. Look, you don't. Come on, man.
You know what? No, I'm proving my own point that Major League 2 is so bad. I can't remember the people that are in that movie.
That's all right. It's got better one-liners.
It would have been better. It would have been better with Mike Epps.
I don't remember the first Major League as much as I do the second one because the second one, I just remembered like watching that movie over and over as a kid, right alongside New Jack City. So,
right.
Yeah,
I've got one question for Major League: are you in good hands?
Barely not.
You're on debate 8. There's a movie against you. Do you have enough what it takes to take New Jack City?
Well,
are you in good hands?
Let's see what the people have to say.
Major League about to be like rockabye, baby.
Right. That's Alan Lavis stand.
A lot of people are not with me on this one. If you want to vote for Major League, vote 4. If you want to vote New Jack City, vote 5.
5.
Yeah. Look, I'm pretty certain that I gave it all I could, but it wasn't enough.
It's a valiant effort.
Yep.
No.
I'm a little surprised though, because like always, I don't make the seedings. You guys do in Discord, and you guys voted it pretty high in the pre-vote ranks. But New Jack is coming in strong tonight. It must be the power of After Dark.
Hey, man.
He has to talk sense into him is what it is.
That's true. I'm glad you don't talk sense beforehand, Because then we wouldn't have these upsets. It'd be great, you know?
I feel like Marvel and set expectations.
Yeah.
And make people
are still
come out
upset
with
about
different
last night about Ant-Man. People will not stop talking about.
I know. I got
about
Enrique Robles in here.
I tried to tell y'all last night, but that's why I stopped arguing. The people will settle that for me.
All right,
History will be the judge.
We got 5 seconds left on the clock. Major League going down to New Jack City, moving on 80% of the vote.
That's how you do it. Bust down Major League. You blow their brains out right there in the middle of the street. Broad daylight.
Yeah, man.
I tell you what, that second round is gonna be tough for people. All right, let's go to another sports movie and another comic book movie. We got the number 3 seed White Man Can't Jump going up against the number 6 seed of Blade 2. All right, Lavis, we're gonna go with you on this one. Where are you going?
This one might be a little difficult because I did like Blade 2. I'm admittedly say I didn't like it better than Blade, but I did like Blade 2. I did like trying to see life. I thought it'd be a life without Whistler, and then all of a sudden Whistler comes back. But you can't get mad at that because everybody loves Chris Christopherson back then. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool to have him back in there. But Blade 2, I liked it with the enhanced vampires. Now they eating vampires, and dude was super strong. I felt like, how was he going to get out of this one? It was pretty good. White Man Can't Jump though. Like that was a funny comedic movie about 2 hustlers trying to make it on the basketball court, to the point where again, it's like, man, how are they going to get out of this? Are they going to be able to come up with what they need to get out of this situation? What is popping off? And, of course, the sweet basketball moves. But I guess everybody's wondering what I'm going to go with. I'm going to have to say I'm going with White Man Can't Jump. That's what I'm going with, actually.
All right, Al, what do you think?
Man, look. So White Man Can't Jump. Classic movie. I mean, you either smoke or you get smoked, and you got smoked. Come on, man. Like, you know how I am with one-liners, man. One-liners got a key to my heart. Blade 2, though, it was a dope movie. I loved the action. I loved being able to see Wesley Snipes come back. The whole Whistler going and coming back thing was kind of weird, but I'm not going against White Man Can't Jump, man. I'm not doing that. I know better. White Man Can't Jump to me is another one of those movies near and dear to my heart. I'm gonna save a little bit of my juice for White Men later for the White Man Can't Jump movie, because look, this one I don't think is a no-brainer. But look, just put it like this. Again, Wesley Snipes, one of his best performances, I believe, because Sidney Dean had me wanting to go out and be a hooper and go hustle on the courts. So White Man Can't Jump gonna take it for me in this one.
Yeah, I don't think this is a tough choice at all. It's totally White Man Can't Jump. I mean, I must have wore out my copy of that movie. I watched that so much. And Blade 2, I could never watch that movie again, and I wouldn't blink an eye. So I am 100% on board with White Man Can't Jump. Let's see what the people have to say. Let's start up this poll. If you want to vote White Man Can't Jump, exclamation, vote 3. If you want to vote Blade 2, exclamation, vote 6. I think it's going to be a blowout, guys. I don't think Blade 2 has a shot here.
If Blade 2 gets a vote, you're trolling.
2 votes.
I'm just going to keep it a buck.
I mean, come on.
Blade 2 gets that's a troll vote.
It's not
Enrique Robles.
It is not impossible that people actually like Blade 2.
Hey, it's not. I'm just saying it's up against the behemoth though.
2 votes. Like I said,
I don't know, man.
I've watched too many of your shows, Adam.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm just surprised people haven't banded together and decided that Blade 2 is going to be the winner for tonight and just kept voting.
Wait till we get to Demolition Man. I'll answer that question for you.
Oh, yeah,
Al probably already knows.
Look, this is where the show gonna get fireworks.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous for the
see
next
where this
one.
is going.
Nolo in the chat says White Man Can't Jump is top 3 sports movie of all time. Look, I don't know if it's top 3, but it's I could agree with that argument if someone said it was top 3, because it's so good. All right, no time left on the clock. 86% of the vote. White Man Can't Jump. A lot of top heavy polls in this first round. It's gonna make it really hard, I think, in the second round when we get narrowed down to 4.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gonna be some tough choices we're gonna have to make. All right, back to the bracket to see our next matchup. We got the number 2 seed Demolition Man gonna go up against the number 7 seed of U.S. Marshals. Man, this is gonna be interesting discussion. All right, Al, we're gonna start with you on this one. What do you want to do?
This is hard for me, man, because look, U.S. Marshals is a hell of a movie. Like if you just watch U.S. Marshals, that movie, I was so iffy on that movie because I like The Fugitive is one of my favorite movies of all time. And so when you tell me you're gonna follow that up with like this sequel where you're bringing the Tommy Lee Jones character back and the whole squad that was with him, and you bringing Wesley Snipes into it, it's like okay, let me see what y'all talking about. So the U.S. Marshals, man, we got Robert Downey Jr. in this movie, man, little babyface RDJ, but Demolition Man just got something like it right here, man. Like I remember the joy feelings I had the first time I saw this movie, man. Like the fact that they was literally playing commercials on radio, like we literally live in a version of that future right now. Like you really got to think, look, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, look, if you have not seen Demolition Man, please go do yourself a favor because this movie, Wesley Snipes in this movie showed his whole ass. Like this man had so much fun with this, and you just can't go against Demolition Man, period, man. It's got to be Demolition Man for me. I'm sorry, it's tough, but I gotta go Demolition Man.
We did see some Stallone butt at the beginning too, man. There's a lot of ass going around in this movie. It's incredible. All right, Lavis, he's going Demolition Man. Where are you going on this one?
So this one's equally as tough for me because, we kind of spoke about this before we hopped on there. And U.S. Marshals, man, U.S. Marshals is that movie. Tommy Lee Jones was that actor. You know what I'm saying? Wesley Snipes, up and coming. Like, gosh, Robert Downey Jr. This is the first time in the movie to me, like when I saw Robert Downey Jr. in this movie, I believe why he disappeared for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like this was like, okay, now I see you. I see who you is. And we should have turned the Marshals loose on you. It was very captivating. It was a thriller. Loved some U.S. Marshals. Demolition Man. Taco Bell in the future runs everything. You got my girl, Sandra Bullock. Hands down, that's enough. But Wesley Snipes, yes. Wesley Snipes totally did show his whole complete left cheek, right cheek, put it out there for you, threw a log on the fire. Like, when I watched this movie, up, down, left, right, I totally enjoyed it, even though it's supposed to be one of them movies that is supposed to be serious, but you can't take it serious. And we're only a few years away from what we're supposed to be this utopic and supposed to be peaceful people right now, and we are so far from that, Adam, and that is why the people have not banded together. But I have to go with my man Al and pick Demolition Man. He brought me back to the right side on that one. Definitely.
Yeah. Full sweep here. I'm gonna save all my discussion on Demolition Man, I think, because I do have some issues with this movie, but I think this is gonna make quick work out of U.S. Marshals. Good movie. Everyone should go see this movie. Very good movie.
No doubt.
I just think it's running up against a buzzsaw here in Demolition Man in the first round. All right, let me see what you guys have to say in the chat. It's time to vote, time to move on one of these two movies. If you want to vote for Demolition Man, exclamation, vote 2. If U.S. Marshals is the one you think should move on, exclamation,
my man
vote
Enrique,
7.
he's just trolling tonight.
I swear you're on troll mode. He said troll mode activate.
He's like, they need at least one vote.
At least one.
Is anyone going
it might
to join
be the
him?
only one. It might be the only one.
Look, yeah.
Either that or I'm starting to notice a pattern with his voting. Maybe he only got to see those Wesley Snipes movies that ended up getting syndicated for regular TV.
Man. It's
Demolition Man, I don't see Demolition Man popping up like on TNT.
It was on
or anything
TV.
like that.
It was on TV too.
Yeah, it was on cable TV. Yeah, it was on cable, but I don't remember seeing it like on, with the commercials added where they stretched the movie from 90 minutes to 4 hours. I don't remember that.
It was on there to the point where they started. Remember back in the day on TV when they started dubbing over people who cussed in movies.
Oh, was this one of them? I missed that one.
Yes,
Oh my God.
this was. Oh, this had the
I would love to
worst.
see. This one I would love to see too. Oh my God, we got to find that. We must find that.
It had the worst voiceovers for the cuss words.
I can only imagine, bro. Oh my God.
It was enjoyable.
5 seconds left. Demolition Man.
I told you, 2 votes.
Yeah,
it would be Jason.
Jason,
I knew it would be.
Paradise coming in. All right, time is up. 91. No, well, I'm gonna round down again. 90% of the vote going Demolition Man. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Not a big surprise there. Like I said, I think this next round is really where we're gonna start getting some of the heat here. Couple good ones. Blade versus New Jack City, the 1 and the 5, and then the 3 and the 2. White Man Can't Jump, Demolition Man. Oh, guys, this is gonna be a tough one. All right, let's jump into this first one. We got Blade, New Jack City. Lavis, you have the unfortunate start here in this round. Which one you going with?
I don't even feel like this is unfortunate. I'm just gonna go outright and say it. I usually lead off and make it a little ambiguous, but nah, forget that. I'm gonna go straight and say Blade. I'm gonna go hands down with Blade over New Jack City, just for the simple fact that Blade is just a superior movie. It was way more enjoyable, was way more rewatchable. I would totally lay down and watch me some Blade and him kick some ass and just be Wesley Snipes stoic. Maybe it's the Scorpio in me, but totally I would go Blade. New Jack City is the type of movie I would put on where it was just some ambiance. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just going to lay down and feel like hearing just enough and drifting off to that, then maybe I'll pop on some New Jack City and jazz it up and fall asleep. But I'm going to watch the whole thing of Blade. So, yeah, hands down, I'm going with Blade.
I got to be honest, I'm a little shocked there. I thought I could have sworn you would have went New Jack City. All right, Al, let's roll to you.
All right.
Fanboy.
Let me look into the camera and say this. Nerdvenger delegation. I apologize for my brethren's foolishness and foolery. Because as great as Blade is, to go against New Jack City, a 90s classic, man, look, you're going to make me pull out the big guns right now. Lavis, if you wasn't already in the chair, I'd tell you to sit your $5 ass down for our page. Because come on, man. Like, Blade is dope. Like, come on, I tell you, ice skating uphill is my line. But Blade, the more I watch Blade, like Blade is a movie that I'm sorry, for me, it has not held up. Blade is not, when I watch that movie now, I'm like, ooh, these special effects did not age well. There is nothing in New Jack City that didn't age well. Even Ice-T's acting aged well in this movie. Like, come on, man. The soundtrack. First of all, the soundtrack to New Jack City can't even, like, Blade can't touch that. That Don't Wake Me, I'm Dreaming. Come on, man. And then the man, look, first of all, and then I bet people didn't know this, but old dude that got his hand stabbed with the sword in New Jack City is Christopher Williams, aka the man that sings Don't Wake Me, I'm Dreaming. Come on. The man literally, look, Wesley Snipes literally poured champagne on a chick and said, cancel that bitch, I'll buy another one. If that ain't some player stuff, man, come on. Look, you can't do this. Blade is a movie, but New Jack City was a movement. Idolater, your soul is required in hell. Case closed. New Jack City is taking this one. I'm sorry. I'm fired up, man. You can't do that. You cannot do that.
All right. Let's see if you convince the people. Blade, if you want Blade to make it to the finals, exclamation vote 1 if you want New Jack City. The sermon from Al.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Amen.
I'm going to tell you right now. Even I'm going to vote for New Jack City. to that. I can't help it.
You can't do that, man. New Jack is the movie, bro. Oh my God.
Somebody had to do it for Blade. Again, I'll die on one hill tonight.
Hey, I'm with you. I was feeling that last night, man. Look, I told you, I came in guns blazing. Guns blazing.
Nah, New Jack City again is another one of them. It really is enjoyable though. Like
you can't you watch that movie. I watch that movie now like I'm still 12, sitting at home like serious. This movie is crazy. Oh my God. So much.
I watched it again. Like Major League, I watched clips, you know. Like I even sat through some of the clips they had. They clipped it from VH1 and like the quality was horrible. Like I watched some of those first. I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm watching it. It was good. It was worth it.
Look, New Jack City got me wanting to do a community watch along tonight. Right. That's how much I love that movie.
5 seconds left. New Jack City, not even close. I mean, this is a beating right here. 70% of the vote.
I'm actually gonna be honest. Even though I had, like I said, I had to die on at least one hill tonight. It's always the first one, but New Jack City's gonna make it to the finals. Let you know right now.
Well, it is. We're in the finals. Yeah. Good job.
Exactly.
way to predict that.
Exactly.
The prognosticator has spoken.
All right, let's do our
obvious tonight.
Final second round matchup. We got the number 3 seed White Man Can't Jump going up against the number 2 seed of Demolition Man. All right, we're gonna start with Al on this one. Al, whoa, I think this is actually pretty tough.
Oh, this is so tough for me. This is right in my childhood right here. Like these two movies I would probably on a yearly occasion during the summer watch back to back, like nonstop, because you had just the futuristic craziness of Demolition Man. Yeah, Jesse the Body Ventura in playing a goon in Demolition Man. Like that was just insane to me, man. You had Sandra Bullock. Who didn't have a crush on Sandra Bullock back in the day? You know what I'm saying? I didn't touch on Sly because I wanted to save Sly for the next round. This was the first movie where I felt like Sylvester Stallone wasn't Rocky in a different outfit. Like he actually was, decent. I'm not gonna say he was great, but he was decent. And it's one of those movies for me, man, that I just can't let go of from childhood. But White Man Can't Jump. Again, my man Woody Harrelson. Actually, how can you make Woody Harrelson look like a competent basketball player? Like anybody that come on. Just the fact that they were able to do that alone is a cinematic marvel. Like how they made this man look like he could actually hoop. Wesley Snipes, he had some athleticism. We saw him in Major League, but to see Woody Harrelson roll out there and you actually believe that this dude out here shooting like Steph Curry with the shot, like, man, come on. And then we talk about lines. I'm going to drop this one on you. There ain't no vista, there ain't no views, and there damn sure ain't no vista of no views. As a kid that grew up in the hood, that hit me because I was like, she telling the truth. Ain't nobody out here. These apartment complex names don't sound nothing like what they be looking like in real life. It was the truth, man. You had listening to Jimmy versus hearing Jimmy. It was teaching you life lessons in that movie. Last one, listen to your woman. Listen to the woman, man. Listen to the woman.
Before we go to Lavis, man, chat's turning on you, Al. They're all saying Woody can actually ball in real life. There were no camera tricks.
You're going to show me some footage then, because I'm like, no, man, I got to see some footage.
So which one are you going for?
I'm going White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah. You going White Man Can't Jump.
I'm going White Man Can't Jump. It's hard for me to say that. It's very hard for me to say that because Demolition Man is my movie. Like Simon Phoenix, that was man. But White Man Can't Jump, man. Like I can remember watching that movie like nonstop as a kid, and that movie can be on TV right now, and I will stop and watch it. I don't even care if it's on regular TV. I will stop and listen to the bad voiceovers in that movie. No, this ain't Raymond. Come on, man. Like, come on.
All right,
that's
Lavis.
my movie, bro.
Lavis,
Gotta go White Man Can't Jump.
Lavis, you up? Which way are you going on this one?
I'm actually gonna go Demolition Man. Like Demolition Man to me was completely enjoyable. Like that is the type of movie I will sit down and rewatch. White Man Can't Jump, I'll put it on once, and then I probably go back to Demolition Man. If I had to be stuck on an island with the two of these, Demolition Man would probably break before I watch White Man Can't Jump that many times. All right, like just the fact that my man went in and off top ruthless tried to just kill everybody, down to the guy who released him, gave him superpowers, and pretty much gave him all knowledge he needed to know. He released a band of goons just to come back and kill this dude and throw him in his own fireplace. Now that's ruthless and power you can't buy, okay? He threw him smooth in the fireplace, okay? And yes, my man Sly. Like, this is one of the first movies to me, I feel like, the reason why he even became Judge Dredd. I feel like Judge Dredd is a sequel to Demolition Man. Somehow they probably froze his ass again, even though he blew up the whole cryogenic facility. Forget that. They probably froze him and brought him back as Judge Dredd. So like Demolition Man, to me, I felt like was very inspirational toward a lot of futuristic movies of its caliber. So I'm going to have to go with Demolition Man on this one.
You know, if you would have asked me this morning which one of these two I would have go for, I probably would have said Demolition Man based on nostalgia. And then I rewatched it today.
There's what had happened.
Right.
Look,
There's your side.
I watched Demolition Man a lot. And Lavis made a good point earlier that, like, when this movie came out, it was serious. Like, we all took this movie super serious. Like, yeah, it was fun. Right. It was a fun movie, but, like, we took it serious. Yo, this is, like, Batman and Robin level, like, ridiculousness if you watch this today, which is what the feeling that I got. Look, I Stallone was way over the top. I would say Snipes, at least, even though he was over the top, I felt like his character was actually a little bit better, held up a little bit more than Stallone was, like, way Batman and Robin. I don't know.
Right.
I think White Man Can't Jump's gonna win. So let me say, I still want to know how to use the 3 seashells. I still don't know. Still need to know. Is there scooping action? Like, I just don't know. I don't even think I want to know. But yeah, man, I think if you asked me yesterday, I would have went Demolition Man all the way. Nope, not anymore. I think I'll live with my nostalgia for that movie for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna wait and see which way it goes.
And I'll add this one last bit.
Right. Go ahead.
Sandra Bullock was the crush, but Rosie Perez was the adolescent crush.
Yeah,
that's when you started understanding that not all girls had cooties. And you look at Rosie Perez, you're like, hold on, wait a minute, wait. With that accent though,
yeah,
game changer, guys, game changer.
Yeah, I'm 100% on that one. Yeah, Rosie Perez was an adolescent dream back then. All right.
Yes. Man.
Let's get to some Poland. All right, let's see which one you want to make it to the finals to go up against New Jack City. If it's White Men Can't Jump, do exclamation vote 3 in the chat. If it's Demolition Man, exclamation vote 2. I'll be honest, I don't know which one's gonna win.
I low-key won't be mad either way, because both of these movies, yeah, it's gonna be. I think this is gonna be a close one, but I won't be too mad either way, because both of these, man.
Yeah, everyone's saying like,
give it to Demo. Give it to Demo, man.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying like it's over the top, and that's why it's so good. I look, yes, I'm not like super hating on it. Like, if it moves on, like I'm not gonna be angry. I just, man, it wasn't like unwatchable today. It just really doesn't hold up well. Like, really.
I think it's the nostalgia people need. Bring us back to the time when the hero was the hero. Okay, this is times where the hero was the hero and the villain was the villain, and they did not try to cross that line. Okay,
I just don't know about that idea of relations and how it was getting down, like with the helmet thing. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
no. I mean, for the video aspect, though, the aesthetics were very nice.
Yeah, I'll give it that without question.
Yeah, I enjoy watching it.
All right, we got 5 seconds left on the clock. Guys, it looks like Demolition Man by the it's super close, but Demolition Man ekes out the victory.
Pull it away. Yes.
I can't be mad at that. I cannot be mad at that.
62% of the vote. Ooh.
Simon Phoenix was the first likable villain.
I'll be honest, I was not expecting that. I thought White Man Can't Jump would pull that out.
Nope, it lived up to his name.
All right, let's take a
You couldn't jump Demolition Man. That's for damn sure.
It ain't going up against New Jack City either. It couldn't make it.
All right. We got the finals now. You guys voted these in, so we are going to discuss which movie should be crowned the overall best Wesley Snipes movie. We got the number 5 seed, 30th anniversary coming up on Monday. New Jack City going up against the classic Demolition Man. Okay, Lavis,
Oh, man.
we're gonna start with you on this one.
This
You've been rooting for both of these most of the
I
night.
know.
So
It's difficult. It's very, 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 very difficult for me because like now I gotta really pull out the big guns, and now I really gotta choose a side, and it's whether I want to go with the fanboyness, like my man Fanjecture said, and go with Demolition Man because of the whole Batman and Robin and Joker nostalgia. You got Sly kind of on the Batman tip going against the Joker in Simon Phoenix, to where they both got frozen and both got unfrozen, and it just continued in the future. This is one of the first little times you get to see Rob Schneider with his little slick back hair. He doesn't know how to use the 3 shells. Like you get to see a young Sandra Bullock, and everybody knows a young Sandra Bullock is just great to look at all the way around. You get Dennis Leary, and he actually spit some real truth while he was down there in the subway systems. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking some real truth about certain political aspects that could possibly happen in the future. Let's put it that way. And again, everybody eats Taco Bell. Somebody probably sitting at their house right now and then ordered some DoorDash Taco Bell. Don't lie. You know you did it. But New Jack City, man, that's like I said, do I go with the fanboyness or do I go with the hood? Do I go back home? Do I go back where I came from and go with New Jack City for all of its real life criminal elements? And here is a fun tip I was also holding about both these movies. I don't remember his name, and I'll give somebody some points in the Discord later if you know who it is. But the black dude that was in Demolition Man, that was later his friend that he shook hands with, and he was like, I remember you being the pilot, was also the same dude that shot him in New Jack City
Facts.
at the very end of the movie. Okay, so do we have a connected world here? This is what makes it so difficult. It's what makes it so difficult. But I love New Jack City for all of its elements, and brought me back home. I got the wrap it up box, so I'm gonna have to go with. I'm going New Jack City, man. I gotta go where my heart resides at home.
So,
New Jack City.
Wesley Snipes cinematic universe.
Yes,
It's all connected,
man.
That connected cheeseburger.
All connected.
All right, Al.
All right, look,
Final
I thought
say.
Lavis was going to make me have to bring out the big guns, but he was talking in his right mind. So I'm going to just put it like this. When you look at both of these movies, New Jack City, as hyperbolic as it was, as grandiose as it was, told a story of two brothers trying to make it in the streets, and ultimately greed and money tore them completely apart. G Money, man, like when you see that Alan Payne, and again, Alan Payne is so slept on in this movie because that's probably the last movie that you actually, or anything at all, you got to see Alan Payne really act in and really get like loose. Like this dude played a stoic character in everything else he was in beyond New Jack City. And to see the G Money and Nino Brown relationship just deteriorate to the point where with tears in his eyes, he had to put a bullet in his brother because he was like, man, you sold us out. Like you gave up for them. It was bad business, man. It was bad business. But and Chris Rock, let's talk about Chris Rock for a minute. Because in this movie, I thought low-key Chris Rock might have really been on that stuff, y'all. Like the way he was portraying Pookie and the way he was, come Scotty, come get me, man. I'm gonna die. Like I thought this dude was really finna get killed. Like I thought I was watching like a biopic or something. But no, seriously, New Jack, man, is just one of those movies where you watch that now and that movie hits you at certain moments in the heartstrings. You just see like the downfall. Demolition Man is a damn good ride. It's fun as hell. But again, like Adam said, if you watch that movie now, you kind of look at it and go, ooh, this didn't really hold up the way I thought it would. New Jack, you don't have them problems. The soundtrack still bang. The movie itself is still a great ride. And again, you get some of the best lines and the most out of this world macking you have ever seen in your entire life in New Jack. If you haven't seen New Jack, I strongly recommend you go check that movie out. And for people who have, act like you know and vote for that movie, because it is no question that it is a better film, top to bottom, than Demolition Man. Just saying.
New Jack City currently on HBO Max, so if you have that, go watch that tonight. Man, I in my heart of hearts, I want to go Demolition Man. I hate to be like a full sweep up here, but if I'm basing it off these two, which I didn't think would actually be the two in the finals, I gotta go New Jack. I can't go against it, especially after watching Demolition Man today. I mean, it's fun. It was fun. It was funny. I laughed a lot, and at parts I probably shouldn't have, because at the time it wasn't supposed to be funny. That it just is today.
Oh no, that shit was funny.
But
I mean, it never not been funny.
I will say, my nostalgic heart absolutely loves Demolition Man. Man, I watched this so many times. It was like one of my favorite movies growing up. It was great. I just don't think it holds up or gonna win tonight. So let's see what everyone has to say. This is it. This is for the finals. Which one do you think is the best Wesley Snipes movie? New Jack City, exclamation vote 5. Demolition Man, exclamation vote 2. Does Demolition Man have a shot here, like, at all?
I think the nostalgia is strong with the crowd, man. So I'm a little nervous, but
yeah, I mean,
I just can't. I can't vote. I can't go against New Jack, man. I think New Jack's gonna take it because
it's gonna be New Jack.
It's that movie, man. Like, you just, as soon as it come on, you know you in for a good one. Like, soon, like Lavis said, as soon as you start hearing just enough for the city, you like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
right.
They coming in quick.
So
and look at the transformation though. Like, as soon as they come up and they're singing out in the street outside, just some nice young brothers. By the end of it, they crackheads singing around the fire, but it's cold. Like, hey,
exactly, and it's a great end cap to really bring the movie full circle, man, and just really explain how that drug situation just totally tore through that community. And like I said, it's an over the top, representation, but I mean, like, all jokes aside, like, that was some real shit going on in the late 80s, early 90s, man. Like, communities was being destroyed by crack, and it was just, it's just crazy when you see that on screen, even represented in the kind of bombastic way it was in New Jack, man. You just, you don't forget those visuals, man.
Like he said, damn, crack.
Exactly.
That's all he had to say.
That's it, man. That's it.
All right. Well, it's been a while since we have a number 5 seed make it all the way and win, but we have that tonight. 73% of the vote, guys. New Jack City coming in as your winner. It's fitting. 30th anniversary of the movie on Monday, and you guys were singing its praises pretty much all night. The chat has been singing its praises all night. So, hey, man, it's one everyone should go revisit. If you haven't seen it in a while, definitely go watch it. You are in for, I'd say, a treat, but more just like a really, really good movie. So
great experience.
Yeah,
I got 2 words for y'all. Flavor Flav. Totally all up in there. DJ.
Man, you even get Keith Sweat in this one.
Yeah,
man. Keith Sweat doing a performance in this movie. Come on,
man.
This movie's like the early 90s, all wrapped up in like 2 hours.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, thank you for hanging out tonight. Look, you guys crushed it last night. You crushed it tonight. Appreciate it every single time you guys come on the show.
No doubt, man.
It's fire every time that happens. Tomorrow night on Den of Nerds Live after dark. What's going on? What are you guys doing?
Hey, WandaVision, man. We at
know
the end. We got to
Yes.
find out how this is going to play out, man. You know we going to have some opinions on that. So we going to get in there, chop it up. Any other crazy, nerdy news, we'll get into that. But we just going to be here kicking it with the people, man, getting ready for this WandaVision finale, trying to find out what the hell is going on, man.
Yes.
It's going to be a blast.
We have to figure that out. That's what we're going for.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for
show.
your show tomorrow. I'm excited for WandaVision. It's been a great season, I think, so far. Hey, and even next Tuesday on the Den, I think Ryan and Josh are coming on Debate 8 there. We're going to talk best Mando season, or not Mando season, best WandaVision season or episode of the season. So hopefully this last one is going to be a good one for people to talk about. We'll see. I hope
Definitely hope so, man. I'm optimistic, though. I think it's going to be a crazy, crazy ride.
Yeah, and 50 minutes long. I'm in for it.
Yes.
I love it.
We have to do it, man. We're gonna have to do it. I'm waiting to see what we're gonna get. I'd say 50 minutes might not be enough. I say probably they got a little more time, but we'll save that for after dark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Most of you already are subscribed to Den of Nerds Live. If you're not, do it. Get on their Discord at these gentlemen and get your good stuff on Thursday nights and Saturday afternoons with these guys.
You know.
Sir.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Thank you. All right. That's it. That's our show for tonight. Big thank you to Al and Lavis for jumping in and hanging out and talking Wesley Snipes with you beautiful people. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for voting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for just hanging out and watching. If that's all you did tonight, that's amazing. So we are going to be back next week. I got to make my announcement. I forgot the announcement. I did it earlier. I'll refresh it. In the Discord, the poll is open for one of our future shows. Go vote Nolan. We're doing another Nolan show. I'm finally shedding the skin of Prestige Gate. So go vote for your favorite Nolan show. Next week on Wednesday on this channel, next week we're going to be doing Disney 3D movies. That is coming up. Raya is coming out this weekend. So we're going to talk Disney 3D movies. And of course, like I said earlier, next Tuesday on the Den of Nerds Live, extra bonus Debate 8. We're going to be talking best episode of WandaVision season 1 or the season. Who knows how many seasons there are. So that's it for me, guys and gals. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I will see you all in the Discord as we chat movie stuff. And we have a good time there. So definitely come hang out. Had a blast. Come on. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.